Hi teacher, my name is Sergio Rodriguez. Today we will immerse ourselves in one of the masterpieces of universal literature, Hamlet, the immortal tragedy by William Shakespeare, right at the beginning of the 7th century. This work is not just a story of the revenge. It is a mirror of the human psyche, morally and political correction. My analysis will focus on Hamlet's paralysis by doubt and the central theme of appearance versus reality. We will see how these elements not only define a character but dismantle and enter Kidmon. The dilemma of Prince Hamlet. The central figure, Prince Hamlet, is not a simple action hero but untormented intellectual. He receives the command to avenge the murder of the father at the hand of the uncle, Claudius. But he does not act immediately. Why? Because doubt paralyzes him. He struggles with the authenticity of the just and the moral dilemma. Does killing for revenge turn me into a monster like my uncle? His famous soliloquy, to be or not to be, summarizes his conflict. Is it better to face the trouble of life or to escape dangerous death? It is not just the fear of dying, it is the uncertainty of what comes after that stops him. The mask of madness and deception. To buy time and confirm Claudius' guilt, Hamlet adopts the mask of madness. This allows him to speak dangerous truths without being punished and to manipulate the court. This madness is the first major manifestation of the appearance and really. Then in the play, the great turning point is the play within a play, the performance that Hamlet staged to catch the conscience of the king. Here, really and fiction mix. The play imitates the murder of the father, forcing Claudius to expose his guilt. It is the moment where the truth is revealed through theatrical fiction. The corrupt kingdom. The problem is not just Hamlet. It is the entire state of Denmark, as Marcellus says. Something is rooted in the state of Denmark. The play shows us that Claudius' initial murder is like a possession that corrupts every relationship and character. Polonius, blind obedience, Opelia's fragility and Gertrude's hypocrisies. Hamlet is revenge tragical becomes the only way to cleanse an already rotten kingdom, even if this implies the destruction of everyone. The great reflection that Hamlet leaves me with is about the nature of action. The play teaches us that indecision is in itself an action with serious consequence. By postponing revenge, Hamlet caused more death than if he had acted immediately. Enduring revenge, why does it remain relevant today? Because we all face our how to be or not to be moments. The work addresses hypocrisies in politics, the fight against corruption, and the difficulty of knowing whom to trust in society full of appearance. Hamlet forces us to seek the truth behind the mask. Finally, I am impressed by Shakespeare's mastery in the use of language. His poetry not only narrative but immerses in the mind of the character, using metaphors of disease in composition or describe a morally broken world. In summary, Hamlet is much more than a tragedy of revenge. It is a timeless analysis of intellectual paralysis in the face of evil, the search for truth in war of appearance, and the inevitable price of justice. Its legacy endures because, in the end, Hamlet's dilemma is the human dilemma. Thank you for joining me in this analysis. Bye.